that structure fire? Sepulveda is far away from me. That's not even close. It's a whole other city. Probably Van Nuys.
Take care of each other.
Yeah.
CDS. Unknown suspect giving a location for, I believe, suspect is currently. Correction, unknown that suspect is armed. Incident 17 already attempted to do some lab additional.
There's some people here, so they got undercover 7.
This is out of the northbound alley, east of Broadway, south of 8. We're currently moving the alley. Primary water to the alley.
See, look, there's a big group right here.
RA2405 Palmer.
This is the group that they were saying. There's undercover CHP right here.
Suspect going north to the northbound alley to Broadway, south of 8. Primary unit, do you want to go to the alley?
This shit is crazy.
You guys said first free.
I'm sure now they're making a plan on how to. These guys are definitely going to get kettled in and arrested.
Here, 3, I believe they still have a medic. I'm on the ground already. Okay, copy that. Here, 3.
And they grounded the helicopter because of weather, because it's foggy.
So if you want one victim for it to clear from the alley, they...
So this is Broadway. This is where all the jewelry shops are. 7. This is where they said, where they spotted them trying to break in somewhere.
George, I try to break 20 come to 8 Broadway, please. C301 is 303, also clearing that incident.
So they try to get into the Apple store right here. There's 8th and Broadway here. We're rolling up. I don't know if they looted the Apple store, if they actually got in, but they tried to get in.
C303, Roger, LA General Hospital.
I think LAPD makes some arrests.
Doing SC65, Roger. SC201 Union Station, red line. Traffic right here on 8th and Spring.
That's the Apple store right there, that tower.
That
was an old theater called the Tower Theater that they refurbished and turned it to the Apple store.
We have the whole intersection of 8th and Broadway and south right now. We'll take a look off that to the Apple store right now. Five, 10-3564 now, code 3. Looks like Alameda corridor is clear. So the traffic is not obstructed and coming from Bishop Road, left out on First, and Alameda is all clear. Okay, copy that. Yes, sir, you guys all can take over.
We should get over here, man.
Silver Consent. By every bridge, the captain press. Something's your left.
Going to figure out the street.
There's the Adidas store. It looks like they broke in here. Oh damn, Adidas is gone. Was this one? Oh, shit's gone. So they were trying to get into the Apple store. They completely cleaned out the Adidas store. It's gone. It was a Kobe. I don't know, is this all from last night?
Well, she missed some boarding it up. No, that was yesterday. Oh, yesterday.
Maybe this is all from yesterday, huh? There's nothing. I guess there's a lot of clothes that sit on these racks. Nothing left. I think that pole right there like hangs stuff. There's one pair of shorts and a hat. I'm not sure if they did that today too. I didn't know if they broke in yesterday. So this is the Apple store. This is where they try to break in tonight. There might still be people in there. I mean, this looks fresh though. The other one's boarded up. This one's no board. They're turning around a metro bus over there. I don't know. I guess they're just standing around to protect the store. Did they clear it yet? Let's see if they cleared the store. Oh, they're clear.
They gotta work on it.
I don't know. I guess they're just standing around to protect the store. Did they clear it yet? Let's see if they cleared the store. Alright, they just let everybody, they just went upstairs to clear the store. Oh, they're clear. All right, they just let everybody. I mean, they just went upstairs to clear the store. We heard about the jewelry before. All right, let's go over there because they're just gonna clear this. Maybe got some arrests. I don't know if anyone's still stuck in there. It's a huge place. They gotta go upstairs. Look how big the building is. Maybe on the roof, it's gonna take forever. Maybe they're making arrests, maybe not. I don't know. It looked like it was a big group, so there's probably some people in there. We heard about the jewelry before. All right, let's go over there because they're just gonna clear this. Maybe got some arrests. I don't know if anyone's still stuck in there. It's a huge place. They gotta go upstairs. Look how big the building is. Maybe on the roof, it's gonna take forever. Maybe they're making arrests, maybe not. I don't know. It looked like it was a big group, so there's probably some people in there. Hey, Duran. Is this who you're talking about? This is Connor right here. Hey, Duran. He's got a phone in his hand. I thought down the street. Looks like he's all right. Is this who you're talking about? This is Connor right here. He's got a phone in his hand. I thought down the street. Looks like he's all right.
fine. Stop flirting with him. Do your job. Do your job, ho.
Looks like it's going down over here, huh? I don't know. What do you guys think? You think it's safe to drive into over there?
Like 6 of you guys are fine. Stop flirting with him.
You alright, man? I know they were saying about it. You alright? I see you. They took your phone?
They jumped me, took the shit and threw it. I had this one in my pocket. But they were just fucking chasing me down, bro.
Why? Why? The crowd? Why? Looks like it's going down over here, huh? You gotta be careful, man. Where's your car? You need a ride? You think it's safe to drive into? You need a ride? You sure? All right. You all right, man? I know they were saying about it. You all right? I see you. They took your phone?
They jumped me, took the shit and threw it. I had this one in my pocket. But they were just fucking chasing me down, bro.
Why? Why? The crowd? Why? You gotta be careful, man. Where's your car? You need a ride? You need a ride?
Game plan is to basically herd everybody out of here.
You sure? All right.
That's kind of what they're doing, just pushing people out. That's what the PIO was telling me. Did they? Yeah. They were out every street until they all started to get the message and go home. Yeah.
Was the PIO here or is he?
The sheriff. I was
Sheriff.
just talking to the sheriff. Yeah. Because I want to know how many.
That's that animal from black guy.
Yes, and the sheriff's deputies came, so I was curious how many did they send, but he didn't know.
Is he still around here somewhere or he left?
No, I
Earlier?
called him on the
Oh, you called him. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
I called the Santa Ana police PIO hours ago. I guess she went home for the day.
She's had enough.
Well, it's like, you're not going to get a bigger news event here, man.
Do you know what this street is? You
This
live in
is
San
3rd Street.
3rd Street, okay.
I'm almost sure of it. Yeah. Where's the deal? Oh, what's their point? I don't think it's 4. It's not. It could be. Yeah, this is 4th Street. This is like the main, this is the main hub where I have all this stuff.
They're in the jewelry store. Why aren't the fucking cops over there?
Yeah, this is 4th. I think it's 4th Street.
Now what is that? What are you looking at?
We're gonna complete 6.
Sorry about that. It's 4th Street. Sorry. It is 4th Street.
God. Poor bird. Now they're gonna shoot. Now they shoot the left and lethal.
Bro, the cops ain't even moving. I don't see it. I think this is the jewelry store. Is it He's right here. Behind these gates are like jewelry. It's like a jewelry store. Oh, I think I just seen it undercover post. There's a bunch of undercovers here.
I'm just trying to keep it together.
Nothing but body was like
I think he picked it up. He showed me the phone. I mean, he's all pumped up, bro. I wanted to help him out.
Now 548 South Spring at the office box business code 2 incident 37 already 1.
No, I don't think Connor. He had his phone in his hand. He didn't lose it.
36 and already 1067.
I think he picked it up. He showed me the phone. There was no damage. But that's the thing. He's all here, bro. He's all pumped up. I wanted to help him out. Even when you're out there, bro, like, you didn't want it. Dude, the helicopters are down due to weather too. Oh, it's all adrenaline still pumping. Right on the street, mob behavior, bro, there's nothing you can do. We want to set up the
Any skirmish line here?
We ain't got a gun, but that's the danger out here, bro. This one, man, really you can do the situations all the time. A lot. Even when you're out there, bro, like,
Got it. What street is that? The cross street for the fire? Got it. And how many people over there? Maybe a couple dozen.
street, mob behavior, bro, there's nothing you can do.
Your 458 plus 6 now, 411 West 7th Street is now closed street.
You ain't got a gun, you're not willing to shoot them, there's nothing really you can do.
Yeah, I wonder at what point do they start arresting people? Like, okay.
It's going down right here.
Hopefully not. Not if there's a God, please.
This whole week, there's bunkers lined up here in Orange County.
No, I
literally all week. Yeah, all week.
Oh my God.
people in the camera, right?
Oh, I don't know him.
He's from like City News or something.
Keep it tight. Gonna take you live here.
There's still like 20 more cars coming. At least now they're having a good response, bro. Damn. There's still like 20 more cars coming. There's got to be like 60 cop cars in there, actually. I knew there was news video.
Oh, 20 the common states of the suspect is a Sun male Hispanic wearing no shirt, jeans, with a weapon over by medication for 3 turn next to the location and now will have a property outside of the residence.
Tired, bro.
Related incident 3467.
Should have brought me some granola bars.
They're now 18th near Dittman Avenue. Suspect is Sun male Hispanic, no shirt and jeans, not a drug for the posted 0.5.
At least now they're having like hundreds. I'm telling you, the only way they're going to stop it is to surround everybody. There's got to be like 60 cop cars in route. I knew they were going to
Oh, 20 the common states of the suspect is a Sun male Hispanic wearing no shirt and jeans, no weapon, subject caught by police. Not taking medication, suspect was returned to the location and vandalizing property outside of the residence.
I might have to turn around, dude. It might be blocking this whole fucking intersection up ahead.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be locked in if we go right, but it's too many. Damn, look how many cars, bro. This is like 100. I'm telling you, the only way they're gonna stop it is to surround everybody. I'm gonna wait to make sure that it's clear.
Central traffic units at 4059, 4059. Ambulance traffic in the city of 3316 East 003 on 497.
Whoa. Damn. I might have to turn around, dude. It might be blocking this whole fucking intersection. Hey, thank you guys for those super chats, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna be locked in if we go right, bro. It's too many.
3 and 003 parking 497. 4059 to proceed.
I'm gonna wait to make sure that it's clear. I don't know. Oh, here they come. We got an arrest here. Oh, it came back and pulled up on foot. Hey, thank you guys for this. They were watching him. Special operation. So special. You think they're here they come. I got an arrest here. Oh, it came back and pulled up on foot. They were watching him, see? Yeah, I told you they weren't gonna fuck around, bro. Now they're on foot. Special operations. Special operations. So special, looks like they're arrested some of the big boys. Or at least a couple. Nice. More. Some dudes got over. Did I get too many? Dude, where's the suspect? Are they walking him? That's crazy, bro. Hey, but this is kind of what's needed to control that size of fucking crowd. Chase them out. Man, they're on foot. Yeah, I told you they weren't gonna fuck around, bro. Now they're on foot. It was crazy. Special operations. These are the big boys right here. I think we're gonna stay in the car, move around. We'll get out when we can, when it's like safe. Everything's gonna be moving around, so we're better off driving around. Crazy. Need a scooter. It's crazy, bro. Hey, but this is kind of what's needed to control that size of fucking crowd. We'll go around. We'll get out if we got. Right there, I didn't even have to get out. Then we're gonna stay there, move around. We'll get out when we can, or it's like safe, like park somewhere. This is amping up, bro. This is too dangerous to be walking around. Everything's gonna be moving around, so we're better off driving around. If I got to run from a scooter. We're gonna pick and choose our spots here. We'll go around. We'll get out if we got. Right there, I didn't even have to get out. I think what they're gonna end up doing is just they have enough cops to like surround this whole entire district too. The jewelry district is I gotta run from a mob, dude. Can't believe the helicopters are down. So we're gonna pick and choose our spots here.
Broadway at LA Golden City Jewelry. Suspect exclusion location and operation on for the sharp and all objects. 628153.
I think what they're gonna end up doing is just they have enough cops to like surround this whole district right here. The jewelry district, they're probably gonna close it all off. Can't believe the helicopters are there. The police have closed it off here. They're on 60. I'm hoping they have a plan, bro.
28 years old.
I don't think it's just, I can see anything.
Owner of the dealership and left a message. The owner of the dealership.
The police have closed it off here. 7th and Broadway's up ahead.
Location was clearly made.
They're on 6th and Broadway. I don't think it's just, I can see anything right now.
Princess Jewelry. Alarm company notified of this audible alarm at location. PR and the alarm company has no visual. Visual is in 3432.
So I just done the alarm. That was Hill and 7th right there. They already have it logged down.
Charge monitoring by a camera from the location.
After taking guard, is anyone inside of the location?
David Frank, Ocean 1, Henry 43.
You see all those cops right there? They already had to shut down.
70, 377, 2 the handle identified.
You can't go to the cops.
I'm praying against the doctor's weather.
That's right, Mark. After a successful day of keeping the peace at the Federal Building in downtown LA, the LAPD has spent the better part of the night controlling a meandering crowd through the streets of LA as it has dwindled following a dispersal order that was given earlier in the evening. And now you can see there are hundreds of LAPD units put in their vehicles, on motorbikes, and on horseback, making sure the peace remains throughout the downtown area as some of those remaining stragglers and troublemakers continue to make their way around town, including a group of street criminals who apparently just made their way moments ago into an Adidas store at 8th Street and Broadway. That shoe store was robbed. Police are on the scene there. We don't know if anybody is in custody, but that is the situation for right now. We're going to continue to keep a close eye on downtown. Reporting live from Air 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
We're going to need additional units, making a backup to response to 459 in progress.
Any vicinity, 120 Xsquizit, another big
Sure.
supervisor, and Hill and 6th Street. Officers taking fireworks.
Yep.
In progress.
28, you need to have the correction. The units respond westbound on 5th Street and then southbound on Hill Street. Stage on Hill and 5th Street so we can move the south.
Here's my Roberto. Respond westbound on 5th Street and southbound.
That's Hill and what?
No.
Stage on Hill and 5th Street so we can
Approximately 150 meters.
we have approximately need to be pushed southbound.
Southbound. Alright, we're gonna have to go around. There's a lot of one-way streets here. The action is gonna be.
Units are post 6 here on Vision Hill. Am I supposed to call IHOP for John Nicholas to see if the here wants to meet? 837, standby. 90, code 2 incident 85, RD 1375.
5th and Hill is like, what's the name of that part? Persian Square.
Ambulance traffic. 800 unit ambulance traffic. Olympic and Health, code 3 incident 38182. Just asking for the code 3 to identify.
There's a lot of one streets here.
Hey, suspect there now, 37 Washington Boulevard, in front of the business. Code 2 to 89 RD 1441.
Any specific unit? Special Forces Chief of Possible Gun, 828 South Main Street in Joe's parking lot. Suspect vehicle to silver, cities, tinted windows with no plates. Unknown amount of suspects in the vehicle. Previously 10 to 15 mailbox wearing all black clothing, possibly armed with a gun. It's code 2 incident 90 RD 1412.
Not complying.
I'm in traffic. Olympic and help. Code 3 and 23. Are you want to?
Fifth?
Just asking for the
Hey, the unit has a suspect there now, 37 Washington Boulevard, in front of the business. Code 2 to 89 RD 1441.
303. There's going to be no central unit. They have amazing and losing numerous backups going on. In Joe's parking lot.
You're just getting here, the looters have officially come out. There's a group. 150 of them roaming around in ski masks.
Suspect can be described as an all black with short hair, no further description. Suspect was last seen southbound 7th Street, property taken.
They already got this all locked down.
Weapons used with valid force. Okay,
They have amazing and losing numerous backups
Sure,
going
it's
on.
thinned out a little bit. They were way deeper before. I thought there was, remember, I guess there was probably about 200 when I first ran into the group where they passed by, and I was like, oh shit, bro, this is not the protesters. Roaming around in ski masks. So I think some of them kind of spread out, but there's still a large group rolling together trying to get into places. I don't know why they don't have a car on them. The helicopters are down, dude. Usually the helicopter would help, at least, you know, call out their location. I'm sure it's thinned out a little bit. They were way deeper before the. I thought there was, remember, I guess there was probably about 200 when I first ran into the group where they passed by, and I was like, oh shit, around here at 5th and Hill. Because right now they're just like chasing the mouse, you know, like they're just chasing them. They need to get in front of them and surround them and some of the rest spread out. Rolling together trying to get into places. I don't know why they don't have a car on detain everybody. The helicopters are down, dude. Usually the helicopter would help, or at least, you know, call out their location. The thing is, when everyone's masked up, it's hard to make arrest. It's hard to make arrest, I guess. Everyone looks because right now they're just like chasing the mouse, you know, they're just chasing them. They need to get in front of them and surround them and just arrest everybody. They're at Pershing Square. I wonder what they were trying to get into here. They're detaining everybody to stop it. There's a bank across the way over there. I don't know if it's still there. There's a metro station, there's Pershing Square. The thing is, when everyone's masked up, it's hard to there is a jewelry store. That's where the jewelry stores start over there, though. On the next street up to the left. So maybe it was on the next street over the alley, and they were running. They probably ran this way.
Down the doors to the room for the skateboard number 3 incident 00519
Square.
90 area units are ground standby.
I wonder what they were trying to get into here. And I thank you, Joanne, for that super chat. There's a bank across the way. Antonio was arrested due to looters showing up station in Pershing Square. Yeah, these are different from the protesters. Is there some people that were at the protests sprinkled in there? Jewelry store. That's where the jewelry stores start over there, though. On the next street up to the left. But I don't know. A lot of them seem like they're just. So maybe it was on the next street over the alley. The people that are out here, they're losing. They got ski masks on and backpacks. They're ready. And you could tell they're all young.
We're unable to locate. Does PR have any further?
I thank you, Joanne, for that super chat. Or Joan. Didn't watch the street tonight. Let's see what happened. Antonio was arrested due to looters. Yeah, these are different from the protesters. Is there some people that were at the protests sprinkled in there? Probably. But I don't know. A lot of them seem like they're just looky-loos. The people that are out here to loot. They got ski masks on and backpacks. They're ready. And you could tell they're all young.
We're unable to locate. Does PR have any further?
Let's see what happens here. Let's see what
He's trying to go through from Tyrone and Delano to 6957 Florida.
99, show me back. 9037 from the station. Down 60 speed.
28 your speed.
103131, ambulance traffic, Olympic and Hope. Code 3, incident 0083, RD 182.
Any such thing for finance 669 69 South Hill Street, code 2, incident 100, RD 152.
Well, we'll see. But this is crazy. We'll see. So you'll see what the news reports on this and how they treat it. You know, like there's stringers out here. They're gonna get footage, but we'll see what they say if it was just like a small group or groups of looters. Like that's why what we report is like, dude, it's just it shows the truth, bro. This is crazy. You know, like, 200 plus.
103131, ambulance traffic, Olympic and Hope.
Hundreds of cops for all of them.
182.
The news, it might make like a 1 minute thing, you know? Because if they don't get into a lot of places, they're just going to be like, but this is crazy. Well, they broke into the Apple store and they looted the Adidas store. The news reports is one story. How they treat it, you know? Like, and there's stringers out here, they're going to get footage, but we'll see what they say if it was just like a small group or groups of looters. Like, that's why what we report is like, dude, it's just, it shows the truth, bro. This is crazy, you know? Like, this is the police where they're 200 plus from Pershing Square back to their car. Hundreds of cops, bro, all of them. And the news, it might make like a 1 minute thing, you know? Because if they don't get into a lot of places, they're just going to be like, well, they broke into the Apple store and they looted the Adidas store. It was just one store. And that's it. When it's like, no, bro, it was way bigger than that.
I'm still for 6 West Lake Monfront, but I'm on the street level. Can I get an item for a mail? My country is
moving
something you need to see is safe.
From Pershing Square back to their cars. Move. No, the Morse code is from the scanner app I use. What's the channel, dude? If you guys want to check it out, it's called LA Captain on YouTube. I'll put the link in there later. LA Captain on YouTube. It's like the station identifier. You guys can listen to the scanners. He's got different channels, so go to the main channel. The main channel has like all of LAPD, He's got a bunch of feeds. You gotta figure out how to navigate through.
No,
It's
the
a
Morse
YouTube
code
page.
is from the scanner app I use.
There's a channel, dude. If you guys
There's a
want to
very
check it out,
little
it's called
delay.
LA Captain on YouTube.
349 Laurel Canyon Boulevard, Canyon Plaza.
I'll put the link in there later.
LA Captain on YouTube.
It's like the station identifier.
Entered for the vehicle.
You guys can listen to the scanners there.
He's got different channels. If you go to the main channel. The main channel has like all of LAPD. He's got a bunch of feeds. You gotta figure out how to navigate through. It's a YouTube page. It has a very little delay. Watch this dude right here next to us.
49, ambulance traffic, Olympic and home, code 3 and 10 0083, RD 182.
Entered for the vehicle.
Hold up, I gotta cough this out real quick.
4233 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 20.
Oh shit, watch these dudes right here next to us.
So just stand by. Fire department's coming in to get these.
Sorry about that.
I'll wait for them, and then we'll head out.
Hold up, I gotta cough this out real quick.
Broadway 8.
Code 6 on Broadway 8, identify.
1 Franklin. So myself and Franklin.
1 Frank 1 and 1 Frank 2, code 6 on 8th and Broadway.
Gray headed sweatshirt, denim shorts, black and white shoes, motor common traditional since 116 1802. So just stand by. Fire department's coming in to get these.
Sorry about that.
I'll wait for them, and then we'll head out.
Qualified. These are city trucks. We're just gonna let them park right here behind you guys. They have a porta potty. So they're coming up behind you guys. Broadway 8.
Code 6 on Broadway 8, identify.
They're gonna be out here all night. Patrol. Alright, so this is spring.
1427,
This is spring 6th.
Light complexion, mustache, black hat, short shorts, fucking white shoes, motor common traditional since
This thing got shut down.
West 20th Street, Equipment, Cincinnati, 121.
Hey, thank you for that super chat, Maverick.
City trucks. We're just gonna let them park right here behind you guys. They have a porta potty. So they're coming up behind you guys.
Yeah, we're just here to report what's going on, dude. Get political.
29, 129, West 3,
Sheriff, Santa Barbara County Sheriff. I thought those trucks looked a little weird. Alright, so this is spring.
1427, along the inside line.
This is spring
1408 West
6th.
Washington Boulevard.
Where's
Light
the
complexion, mustache, black hat, short
where the large group went? Somewhere around here. This got shut down. They were 7th and Hill going east, right? Hey, thank you for that super chat, Maverick. It looks like they're getting spread out.
Good on Washington.
Yeah, we're just here to report what's going on. Get political.
29, 129, West 3,
I think what they're Santa Barbara should do is push everybody out east, like just take over Broadway all the way, or Spring Street, like what they're doing right there. And then just block all the streets from Spring all the way to like, just make a big old perimeter going east, right? Spring all the way up until what street would be like the hill? It looks like they're getting, because after between those streets, there's that's where everything is, dude. That's where all the jewelry is. That's where all the stores are. And then they can go from like 9th or 10th. I think what they should do is push everybody out down, like just take over 3rd Street, maybe Broadway. Maybe that's too big. Maybe they could do 9th to like 4th or 5th, and that would pretty much protect all the lootable businesses. Bring all the way to like push them east. They go to Skid Row. Just make a big old perimeter. I don't think that's what they're here for. Spring all the way up. There's industrial stuff in Skid Row, but it's just like factories still. Because after between those streets, there's from my experience, the looters they're always looking out for the shoe
That's
stores.
where everything is, dude. That's all the jewelry
shoe
is,
stores, cell phone stores, and then they can go from computer stores, 9th or 10th or 9th. Down, I don't know, 3rd Street, maybe. Maybe that's too big. Maybe they could do 9th to like 4th or 5th, and that would pretty much protect all the lootable businesses. They push them east. They go to Skid Row. I don't think that's what they're here for. There's industrial stuff in Skid Row, but it's just like factories and stuff. From my experience, the looters they're always looking out for the shoe stores. Get hit for the shoe stores, cell phone stores, computer stores.
1363 is requesting one more additional unit to 231 West Vernon, 4 buildings to clear the building.
25, 1F325, come in.
So far, they've gotten into the Adidas store, got ransacked. Apple store, I'm not sure how much they got out of the Apple store, if anything. I'm pretty sure they got some stuff from the Apple store. The jewelry stores, I don't think they're in there. They weren't able to get in there. I guess they weren't that organized. So far, they've gotten into the Adidas store, got ransacked. Apple store, I'm not sure how much they got out of the Apple store, if anything. Hey Joanne, thanks for that super chat. Sure they got some stuff from the Apple store. Loose perimeter were a large area filled with close having learned to deal with focused looters. Yeah, they need to figure out how to like shut off a whole area. The jewelry stores, I don't think they're in there. They weren't able to get in there.
On 6 towards Main.
I guess they weren't that organized.
Starting, comprehension 98, party 157.
6th and Main.
Hi.
I wonder what they mean by large crowd. What's the size of a large crowd now? Hey Joanne, it looks like it's gotten way smaller. But let's see. Large area.
2897 FD is staging. Is it clear enter?
Yeah, they need to figure out how to like shut off a whole area of business, I guess. Oh shit.
On 6. It looks like okay, there will be Main.
Yeah, they need better tactics. I think what fucked them up tonight is the helicopters.
98, party 157.
6th and Main. But even then, they need to have a better fucking. What's the point of having all this shit, these resources here? I wonder what they. What's the size of a large crowd? Catch up. It looks like it's gotten way smaller. Let's see. They need to get ahead of this shit.
FD is staging.
There's a lot of. Ooh, I think they're trying to. Bro, I think they're trying to get into this store right here. This is a shoe store right here. That. They need better tactics. I think we'll fuck them up tonight is the helicopter.
Great pants, armed with machetes, code 30131 or
Even then, got in already. What's the point of having all this shit? This is like a shoe store, shoe palace.
You sent me the wrong call. I'm looking for the man, woman,
Responding code 3 from Wilshire Station to 709, Crenshaw Boulevard.
Oh, I think they're trying to get into this store right here. This is a shoe store right here.
250 handle.
Look at these guys.
Baseball hat, black
they're
jacket,
gonna
gray
take it for
pants,
everything.
machetes, code 30131 or
Looks like these dudes got in already. This is gonna be empty. This is like a shoe store. By the time the cops get here,
sent me the wrong call. I'm looking for the man, woman,
I can't really roll the window down. Windows are full. Are the cops coming?
135, Roger.
Looks like they're rolling back up. Guy's not giving up. He's still resisting. He's got like 5 cops on him. Out of all those dudes, that's like the only dude they cut. This guy's not giving up. Resisting. He's got like 5 cops on him. They got him. Out of all those dudes, that's like the only dude they cut. Doesn't look like anybody's upstairs. that's the only guy that got caught there? Well, they only rolled up in that first patrol car, so they weren't that deep. They were behind, not in front. You guys gonna try to do it? Oh yeah, he's going to jail for sure. Man, what if that's the only guy that got caught there? Well, they only rolled up in that first patrol car, so they weren't that deep. They were behind, not in front.
Hey, you going live on Xsquizit?
Oh yeah, he's going to jail for sure.
You going live on Xsquizit now? Hey, you going live on Xsquizit?
Sorry, I had to get my camera out, bro. I had it in my backpack. So this looks like the only guy they got. I only got in on the live stream for you guys, bro. I wasn't recording on my camera. But it was just such a bang bang situation where it was like, if I could roll my window down, camera out, bro. I was trying to shoot it through the tint. I mean, back up. My window's broken. If I roll it down, it won't come back up. And I was like, dude, I don't want to risk it. I'm not gonna be driving around here with my windows down. I only got in on the live stream for you guys, bro. I wasn't recording on the camera. But it was just such a bang bang situation where it was like, if I could roll my window down. I was trying to shoot it through the tint. I mean, back up. My window's broken. If I roll it down, it won't come back up. And I was like, dude, I don't want to risk it. I'm not gonna be driving around here with my windows down. Yeah, so out of all those fucking looters, they got one guy, one dude out of all those. Remember I said, what are the top stores? Shoe stores. Shoe stores, electronic stores, computers, cell phone stores. And so out of all those fucking looters, we got one guy, one dude out of all those. Remember I said, what are the top stores? Shoe stores. Good. I'm good with it. Shoe stores, electronic stores, cell phone stores. I'm good with it.
Press that chat. That's not my content.
Don't choose how to be in a heated situation.
If you guys know any reports you want me to go to, let me know. We're gonna be downtown.
It's rolling deep. All right, I think we're gonna take off, bro. The shoe pallets, 9th and Main Street. Out of all those looters, one dude got arrested right here. One guy, one of the last guys out. Guess they cleared the store and nobody came out. Might be the only arrest for this whole movie. They got a good amount of stuff. They're running out with jerseys, shoes, boxes of shoes. The fire department showed up to check on him. This guy was really combative. He wasn't giving up. took like 5 cops to take him down. But he's the only one that got arrested here.
23 additional on your 459 progress at 106 Bindle Street. PR is currently hiding in the guest house of the on the property. PR believes all males, possibly Armenian, is addition on incident 138 or E678.
I think you should send it to 2869, found the incident, incident 82.
Roger, thank you. 722 East Washington Boulevard. Suspect is a male unknown wearing black hooded sweatshirt, black pants, has electrical saw, attempting to
Oh, he's not going to sing for him. There's nothing he can do to sing. Do to them. Let him go.
Roger. 3648 Somerset Drive.
You see this guy get taken out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were here for that?
Only on live stream though. I didn't have my camera out.
Yeah.
But I got it. You can get it from the live stream. Were you here?
No, but
I was here when the whole crowd was pulling up. Yeah.
I got enough.
I got that, but I seen when they were all coming out, he was like one of the last ones. There was like, I don't know, there's a bunch of them coming out with boxes and shit.
See that Jordan? The Jordan, and there's a hat. Oh, somebody took the hat.
The hat's already gone.
PRC 3 suspects in the driveway. One of them is attempting to make entry to unknown window. Position on incident 138.
Hey, there was a sick ass in LA.
Avenue.
That's pretty ballsy.
Progress 1065450 code 3 incident 0138 RD 1670.
6923 cancel 39 cancel response from current location.
Cancel 59 16 8
Alright. I'll see you on the next one. You think it's still going to keep going on then? Or do you think they're trap them in? It was a smaller group, but it was like...
they're doing trapping in anymore. Now they're just...
Responding
They're just going to where there's looting, and then I think it's stopping. Like, you don't hear sirens anymore. I don't see the helicopter, although the helicopter left because of the fog.
Yeah, they're down for weather.
Yeah.
That would have probably helped a lot to
But I don't hear...
keep an eye on the whole group, no?
I don't hear more stuff. I'm going to get back in my car, then I'll be able to hear stuff. If I hear anything, I'll
later.
share it. See ya.
Richard, what's that? Alright, we've seen everything we're gonna see here. Well, that was interesting.
Unit position on the 459 progress at 10654 Bindle Street. PR advised PR's mother is in the main house. Subject are attempting to make entry to that guest house. Position on incident 138 or 1678.
That was interesting. One guy got caught, dude. Don't be the last. Don't be the last guy. Damn, he was putting up a fight too, bro.
3648 Somerset Drive. Incident 145.
Well, it's because that first cop car pulled up, and they're the ones that were doing They didn't have enough. They were behind them, so they just try to grab whoever they could grab. They're all fighting. They're not going in easily.